So how can you get your YouTube thumbnails to look consistent and branded all over your channel, even if you are not a designer? That's what I'm going to show you how to do today using this one tool. I promise you it is very easy, just a few simple steps. So, are you ready? Hey go-getter, it's Salma Jaffrey, and on this channel, I'll show you how to grow your visibility, credibility, and profitability with YouTube. So if that's what you want to do, hit that red subscribe button and the bell icon, and let's begin. So the first thing that I'm going to do is open up my computer and go to Canva. So now you can do this even if you are on the free plan for Canva, but I highly recommend getting the pro plan. I'll put a link down to the pro plan in the description below because there's so much you can do with this software. So first thing I want to take you to is the brand kit. So you want to click on brand kit from the tool menu on the left sidebar. So in the free version, this will give you the option to add 3 colors to your brand kit. And if you're on the pro plan, you can add more than 3 colors. So when you're starting off, 3 colors is good enough to start off with. So as you can see, my brand colors are over here. And if I wanted to add a new brand color, I would click this plus button over here and then add in the hexa code for the colors that I want to add. So for example, my purple is, and it says it's already in the color palette. So let's add something that's not in there. Let's add a random color. So that's how you would add that particular color in. So once you have chosen the colors that you want for your brand kit, you have the colors that are going to be consistent all across your YouTube thumbnails. Now, I recommend choosing one primary color that's going to be the main thing that you're going to be designing with, and then one secondary color, and then one accent color. Okay, so you want to have those 3 kinds of colors in your brand colors. And if you're looking for some inspiration about what brand colors to use, then all you have to do is use Canva's color palette guide. So just go to Google, type in Canva color palette, and then it'll be this result over here. And it says it's the Canva color palette generator. And then when you scroll down, you'll see all of these color palette ideas and color combinations. And this is a really, really great place to get started for getting some inspiration. Now, the next thing we want to do, we're back to our brand kit. You want to either choose or upload at least 2 fonts that you're going to be using consistently across all of your thumbnails. So for example, I have uploaded my fonts, but you can just go to Canva and choose the fonts that are already available, or you can upload custom fonts. So once you have your brand colors sorted and your brand fonts sorted, it's time to get designing. So I like to do this by using some of the pre-built templates that Canva has. So I'm going to go over here and click on create a design, and then I'm going to choose YouTube. So let's say YouTube thumbnails. It's going to put in the dimensions of 1280 by 720 pixels, which is what YouTube thumbnails is supposed to be. And I like starting with the templates because if you're not a designer, sometimes it's hard to figure out, how to design the thumbnail and what elements to put in there and, how much space to leave and all of that. So I like to start with the thumbnail templates that they have and then customize them to making sure that they're going to work on YouTube. So you can see that Canva has quite a few different thumbnail templates over here. So I'm going to go and choose this one. And this is going to put in all of the basic elements of this design. And the next step is the one where it all magically comes together. So I'm going to go over here on the left to where it says styles. I'm going to click on styles, and you can see that it's already showing me all of my brand colors. And so I'm going to click on my brand colors and apply them to the thumbnail template that Canva has chosen, literally one click. And if you want to try some other combinations of colors, you just click again. It's going to shuffle and give you some more options. So I'm going to click again and show you another option. Click again, show you another option. So let's say I go with this option. So all I want to do now is swap out the stock image for my own picture. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And then I'm going to add in some of my own pictures here. So let's see. Let's put one in there. So the next thing that I want to do is edit this picture and crop it to make sure that it looks good as a YouTube thumbnail. So the first thing I like to do is usually crop it to about elbow length, because that seems to work really well for my YouTube thumbnails. The next thing that I do is go to edit image, and I add a glow effect to make the picture stand out against the background. So you want to go over here to where it says glow, and then you want to click on the color of the glow that you want to add. So the default, so I want to click on these 3 bars here. The default is black. I don't want a black glow, I want a white one. So I'm going to choose white from here and then click apply. Okay, once that is done, I'm going to resize the picture and make it much bigger. So let's drag this to the corner over here and drag it all the way here as well. Now that looks really great. And that is a great YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so the next thing you can do is add in some emojis, graphics, to highlight whatever the topic of your video is. So in this case, I added like this money symbol because the topic is how I make money from home. And I went ahead and created a few samples for you here using this exact same strategy. So this one is another Canva template. And again, I went to the style guide and just simply chose to apply my brand colors and my brand fonts. And if I shuffle this, you'll see all of my brand colors and brand fonts are being rotated here, right? So this is just another different design that I could have. And my channel would still look branded and my thumbnails would look consistent. Here's another one, slightly different kind of design that I, again, customized with the style guide and the brand colors. Here's another one, adding in a little bit of, graphical elements there. And here's another one. In this case, I probably need to update this font to make sure that it is one of my branded fonts. But otherwise, the design is, again, branded. Let me show you all of these together so you can kind of see that there's a theme going there, right? So if you use some of these templates and then add your style guide and their colors and fonts combinations, then you can see that they look very consistent. And that is really what you're going for. When your thumbnails look consistent and branded, the number one benefit is that your audience is able to recognize your thumbnails and click on your videos immediately. And of course, it makes you as the content creator look really professional. Now, I want you to let me know in the comments below if this was valuable for you and if you're going to try it out. Just let me know down below, and then go and watch my entire playlist on how to create thumbnails, because the Canva templates by themselves are not ready to go. You still need to customize them. So I have some tips over here in the playlist of how to make sure that your Canva templates are YouTube ready. So go and watch that next, and I'll see you in the next one.